So if you all have not noticed, I have a new camera. I just bought it yesterday, and apparently Black Friday wasn't even yesterday. Like, I went to the camera store and I'm like, oh, like, it's Black Friday, do you have like any deals? And he's like, it's next week. And I'm like, wait, what? I was so confused because I guess apparently since I go to like music production school, Black Friday is technically this weekend, but only for like music plugins and presets and stuff like that, not actual like outlet stores. So I got the two mixed up. So apparently it's next week, but anyway, I got a new camera nonetheless because I wanted to make sure I have quality content for my viewers. Thank you all so much for watching. Anyway, I'm talking too much. We're just gonna do a get ready with me, and I'm going to try my best to make it as natural and glowy as possible. Also, I want to test new lashes, but putting them underneath my eyelashes instead of on top, because on top, I feel like lately my eyelashes have been looking so weird. Look how far I can zoom in. I can zoom in so far. You see all my flaws, all my, well, they're not flaws, they're perfect imperfections, as I like to say. Anyway, I'm just gonna be taking this Temptu, I really don't know how to say that, but it's like a liquid gold basically. So I'm gonna mix it in with Covergirl Trublend Matte Made Foundation, and it's honestly more so like a satin finish. The more I wear this, the more I feel like it's a bit gray. So I think I'm gonna mix it again with a bit of my Tarte Shape Tape Foundation, because this one is a bit too orange for my skin. And then this one, it's just like neutral. It's weird. So yeah, that's just something I've been observing ever since I got it and have been wearing it. So, so I'm gonna be like an Instagram influencer right now and just put it on like this. I'm just gonna blend in this first. Ooh, that's like so nice and glowy. Also, I just put on a face mask, so I feel like my skin will be a bit flaky. Also, thank you for your interesting responses on my last video. But yes, I will make sure I stay safe, because again, what happened with the library incident was very interesting. I feel like a lot of girls would deal with that kind of stuff on like a daily basis. I feel like they'd be too scared, or like won't think little things like that won't be a big deal or something, and they're overreacting. But I'm like, if you genuinely like don't feel comfortable, there's nothing wrong with just like speaking out about stuff. So that's why, I mean, since I have a platform, might as well share stuff like that, and then just let you all know that stuff like that is not okay if you actually feel uncomfortable. I'm gonna just put a bit of this extra just on my cheeks. Anyway, I'm just gonna fill my brows with the Anastasia Dip Brow as always. I'm just going to take Covergirl Trublend Undercover Concealer in Porcelain and carve out my brows. In the comments of my past video, this one girl, she was like, oh, I have acne, struggling, and like she was wondering how, like, I don't know, talking to guys in general, like with my acne, do they treat you different or whatever. It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. Like, I assume she wanted advice on dating, or like when it comes to having acne and like you're so self-conscious about it. But honestly, I don't know, it's weird because I feel like, obviously I think anyone would prefer like clear skin, of course, but like I don't think that's the biggest factor, because just knowing like acne does go away, like you shouldn't feel insecure about that. I feel like just knowing that your acne, it's temporary, it goes away, I feel like that's not a deal breaker for guys. I don't know, like I personally have never dealt with any issues like when I had acne, just on like a regular basis, because like I remember this one guy in my school, he was like talking to me, about my YouTube channel or something, because I was like, oh yeah, I got like over 1 million views or something on like this reviewing a mask or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know how I got that many views, but like I'm happy I did, obviously. And then he was like, oh, like a pretty girl reviewing a face mask, I mean like I would click on that video too or whatever. I know he was trying to like flirt kind of thing. But I thought that was flattering, because the fact that like, again, all guys are different, like, they'll see through your acne, like they won't even pay attention to it. And again, the fact that like confidence speaks louder than anything. If you're not confident about yourself and like you have a full face of acne, just like I do, and you know, you're constantly like maybe pointing it out, you notice your acne more so than anyone else does, even if it is severe. Like no one is going to fixate on your acne. I mean, I personally don't know if I would get more attention or whatever if I had clear skin. Like I really don't know. But like the fact that like that incident at school, or for example, like that happened, that kind of made me like realize like, wow, all guys are so different. And again, just me as a person, like I'm very smiley, I'm very like engaging, good listener and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like those kind of personality traits, I mean, I have a long way to go, but I mean like just even like smiling, as little as smiling, it just shows so much more confidence. And again, I think confidence, as cheesy as it is, like having confidence is honestly the best form of like attractiveness. And again, it seems like super cliche. You're probably gonna think like, oh, like that's BS, like people are more superficial than that, which can be true, but I mean, looks only go so long. Like you can have the looks to like first attract them or something, but if you're not confident, like if you're a model, but then you're like, if you're just like always looking at your phone, or your arms are crossed, or you're just showing signs of just like closed off, standoffish, not like happy, then that's not attractive. And I feel like people just in general are more attractive and would want to talk to the person who's smiling and open, shoulders back, you know, good posture, all that kind of stuff. You know, I mean, I know I would personally want to be around people like that, and people who just like to have fun, you know. I always look for the positives in things. Of course, I have my rough days, but like I think just looking at the positives in life is just such a good quality, because I feel like not enough people do it. And like positive people, of course, I'm automatically attracted to. I'm just gonna bronze my face with my Marc Jacobs. Hopefully I'm making sense. But yes, in summary, from my experience, being happy and positive and just lighthearted and seeing the positives in things is way more attractive than having the prettiest image ever, but then you're just like closed off and you know, you're not showing signs of any like interest in anything, you know. But I mean, in the meantime, when you do have acne, if it does make you feel more better, treat yourself to like even teeth whitening, for example, or like self tan or something like that, like just something small that gives you a little boost. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that either. I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal blush, a baked blush, because it's very shimmery, or not shimmery, just like glowy. You just see that glow. And I don't care if this brings out my texture, it makes me feel good, so I'm gonna do it. Confidence is key. Again, that is something that you practice every day. It's not something that you can fake either. You have to literally like look in the mirror, look at yourself in the mirror today, be like, I am beautiful, okay? Because you are. Don't let society tell you otherwise. Live your life. Stop being controlled by something else, because you are in full control of your life. Which brings me to my quotes. I actually been like writing some down because they like make me feel so much better in the moment. So I feel like I should share some with you. Anyway, I'm gonna put on some sleek makeup. This is the Cleopatra's Kiss, like this one right here. Oh my gosh, it's blind. I just love glowing. Glow, glow, glow. I always have to like be careful on my nose highlight, because sometimes nose highlight can look a bit weird if you go all out. But yeah, I personally find if you are happy, if you are always seeing the positives in things, you're open, you have goals, you have a passion, and you're going for it, I feel like that's the most attractive thing in anyone. Like, I don't even care who you are, like that is the most attractive thing. And you shouldn't obsess over just little things that you think other people will judge. It's just not worth it. But anyway, this is like a really good quote that I have so many, but this one is just about expectations for yourself and setting high expectations. So basically, this is a quote that I've really like kind of applied to my daily life, but basically it's having high expectations that gets in the way of your actual goals. Like, expectations just lead to disappointment. I feel like if we set them to a point where it's like, okay, if we don't accomplish this by this date, or if like I don't get clear skin by this date, then I feel like you almost start self-sabotaging yourself. And that is such an unhealthy way to live. I'm definitely like a victim of self-sabotaging sometimes, because it's all because I set high expectations for myself. And like, I don't care what anyone says, I genuinely feel like you should not set high expectations for yourself. I am just lining my eyes with my favorite NYX matte liquid liner in black. It is so good. Thick liner today, I guess. I have really long eyeliner today, and that is okay. I am just going to clean up my eyeliner a bit. I'm just gonna curl my lashes and apply Get Big Lashes by Essence. It's waterproof. But yeah, I just feel like you should be more focused on the process and not so much on the outcome, because again, having high expectations can definitely lead to disappointment. And then in the end result, being disappointed may lead to, again, self-sabotaging, whether it's like trying to lose weight and you don't lose it by certain dates. You're like, okay, screw it. And then you start like binge eating or something. Even with like homework, sometimes with me when I'm doing my homework, like I always am like, okay, if I don't get it done by this deadline, then like I am going to just like, I don't even know, I'm just going to be so disappointed in myself. And then I ended up not getting it done by then. And then that makes me self-sabotage with like procrastination or something, with like Netflix or I don't know. Like, so having high expectations for yourself, it can lead to failure, like it can lead to backtracking. And I think also this leads to my next point, is that it's not about being perfect and being like, yeah, perfect every single step along the way. It's about being able, if you do fall off track, bouncing back. That is the goal here. Are you good at bouncing back? That is, I think, what we should be focusing more on, because I feel like that in itself will prevent so much more people from self-sabotaging themselves when they have high expectations and then they don't meet those goals, because chances are those expectations you have in your brain, chances are they're not realistic. Even though you may think they are, you have to really take one step at a time, one day at a time, and again, be good and be better at bouncing back, because that in itself is going to lead you to so much success, and you're going to be so much more gentler on yourself. And that is just something that I personally am dealing with. Like, I struggle with a lot. Again, like, this advice I'm giving you, like, I'm still trying to implement this in my life. Everything is just a long journey. Okay, so we're gonna try to put these like underneath my eye. I'm super scared because I feel like I'm going to poke my eyes out. Oh no, because yeah, they look so like wide. I feel like they're gonna look so much more natural. These lashes are just like, they're not bad, but they're not good. They're okay. We're just gonna see. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Oh my god, they stayed. Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh my god, what do I do? Oh, do I just like stay until they dry? I've never done this before. Ooh. I'm doing it. Did this just work? Just applied this under my eye. Yeah, does this look more natural? Like, comment below. Oh my god, this looks so much natural. You don't see the lash band stick out. How have I not tried this before? This looks so good. I prefer this because applying my lashes on top, lately I've just been finding them look so unnatural. They actually work. Okay, let's try this side and see what happens. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna poke my eye out. I feel like this eye looks a bit more natural than this one. But I mean, for the first time applying this under my eyes, I mean, I'm not mad at it. It could look worse. This is like what they look like underneath. Honestly, I like it. Going with lipstick, so I'm gonna put on some Kat Von D in the shade Lovesick. Just gonna feel really pink today. Oh my gosh, this is so pink. Why not? Let's add some some NYX Jumbo Stick here while we're at it. I feel so like Barbie-like. I feel like my eyes look so much bigger with this. I'm gonna just top it off with the Tarteist lip paint in the shade INSTAFAMOUS. This stuff is like so glowy, or so shiny. Ooh, so glowy. Okay, I'm just gonna spray it with NYX setting spray. Or not NYX, Essence. Why did I say NYX? Essence setting spray. Setting spray just makes everything look so much more natural. This is the final look. Let's back it up. Okay, this is what we're dealing with. Yeah, I think 2 words of the day is bounce back. Those are like literally, I repeat those words all the time because again, it's not about being perfect. It is more so about can you bounce back? Bouncing back is like probably the most important thing out of everything or out of anything. So again, if you know how to bounce back, you are golden. You just really have to trust the process. Be much more gentle on yourself than you are. We all just need to be a bit more easy on ourselves, I feel like. Even again, I go through this on like a daily basis even. I always think that like, oh, I never get enough done in the day, or like there's so much stuff I have to do. But then thinking about the things that I have to do honestly distracts me from actually doing those things. And again, you shouldn't stick to like a strict plan. Like obviously you should have like a daily planner and plan out all the things that you need to do, or like a to-do list. But if you don't end up sticking to those like timestamps that you scheduled for yourself, and if it's not like perfect, you shouldn't just be like, okay, screw it, and like just again binge on Netflix or something, or like binge eat or do whatever it is to self-sabotage yourself. Again, it's all about bouncing back, and this goes for literally everything. You could apply that for anything in life. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm going on a tangent here. I'm really liking the underneath the eyelashes. I don't feel them at all either. Like they feel fine. So that's actually kind of nice. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you're watching this. Please subscribe if you want to see more of me. I post every Sunday and Thursday. Comment down below what you want me to talk about, any other topics. While you do your makeup with me, hopefully this can kind of like, or even if you're just like cleaning or something, hopefully a video like this will kind of help, you know, start your day on the right track. And that's kind of my goal for this channel. I just want you all just to feel good in your own skin, and again, to not be so hard on yourself, because you are doing just fine. As long as you keep going at it, setting goals and being gentle on yourself in the process, you are golden. And again, it's about bouncing back, not about being perfect. So anyway, I will let you all go. I am rambling, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, peace.